Across the frozen plains of the Ice Age, a mystery lingers. Hundreds of giant mammoths, all fallen in the very same place. Their bones lie buried beneath the ice, a silent graveyard of giants. Imagine a place where time stands still, where the earth holds a secret so vast it defies belief. This isn't a scene from a movie. It's a real-life puzzle etched into the permafrost, a cold case that has baffled scientists for generations. We're talking about a gathering of death on an epic scale, a final silent meeting of some of the most magnificent creatures to ever walk our planet. What catastrophic event could have brought so many of these titans down in one spot? Was it a force of nature, a tragic accident, or something more? The clues are scattered, frozen in time, waiting for us to piece them together. If you're fascinated by mysteries like this and you feel that pull toward the unknown, subscribe now and journey with us into the forgotten past. Together, we'll peel back the layers of ice and time to uncover the truth behind the Mammoth graveyard. Let's begin our expedition. What was it like to witness these incredible animals? Mammoths were not just beasts. They were living titans, the undisputed kings of the Ice Age. Picture this. A creature standing over 13 feet tall at the shoulder, weighing more than 10 tons, with immense curving tusks that could stretch 16 feet long. They were covered in a thick, shaggy coat of fur, a perfect adaptation for the brutal, freezing winds of the Pleistocene epoch. But they were more than just their impressive size. Much like their modern relatives, the elephants, mammoths, were highly intelligent and social creatures. They roamed in vast herds, led by wise, experienced matriarchs who guided their families across the endless tundras. They communicated with deep, rumbling calls that could travel for miles across the frozen landscape. These herds were the architects of their environment, shaping the land just as elephants do today. They cleared paths through ancient forests, dispersed seeds over vast distances, and created watering holes that other species depended on. Imagine walking among them, feeling the ground tremble with every step they took. The air would be filled with the scent of pine, earth, and the musk of these colossal beings. It's a world we can only dream of now. Who would you want to share that breathtaking moment with? Share this story with them and let's bring these giants back to life in our imaginations together. So, we return to the central question, the heart of our mystery. Why here? Why did so many of these magnificent animals perish in this one specific location? The scene is almost unimaginable. A jumble of colossal bones, tusks, and skulls, all intertwined in a mass grave. Scientists have proposed numerous theories, each painting a different dramatic picture of the mammoth's final moments. One compelling idea suggests they were victims of the treacherous landscape itself. Perhaps they wandered into a vast muddy bog, disguised by a thin layer of snow and ice. One by one, the heavy animals would have become trapped, sinking into the freezing mud, unable to escape. Another theory points to a sudden, catastrophic natural disaster. A flash flood roaring down from melting glaciers could have swept away an entire herd, their immense strength no match for the power of the water. They would have been carried along, their bodies eventually settling in a low-lying area as the waters receded. And then, there's a more chilling possibility, one that involves our own ancestors. Some researchers whisper of sophisticated, coordinated hunts. Early humans, though small and fragile in comparison, might have used their intelligence and knowledge of the land to drive entire herds over cliffs or into natural traps. What do you think happened? Was it a natural trap, a devastating flood, or the ingenuity of human hunters? Leave your theory in the comments below. And while you're sharing your thoughts, make sure you're subscribed so you never miss the next great mystery we unravel. Let's delve deeper into that last theory because the idea of humans hunting mammoths is one of the most incredible survival stories of all time. For our early ancestors, a mammoth wasn't just a giant beast, it was a walking treasure trove. Successfully hunting one meant survival for the entire clan. It provided a massive amount of meat that could feed the group for weeks, thick hides for clothing and shelter against the biting cold, and enormous bones and tusks that could be crafted into tools, weapons, and even the framework for huts. But how could they possibly take down such a titan? It required incredible bravery, intricate planning, and unwavering teamwork. Armed with stone-tipped spears and fire, hunting parties would track a herd for days, waiting for the perfect moment. They might try to isolate a younger or weaker individual, or use the landscape to their advantage, cornering the animal against a rock face. The confrontation would have been terrifying, a wall of fur and bone trumpeting in anger and fear, charging at them with deadly tusks. The hunters would have to be quick, precise, and fearless, risking everything for the ultimate prize, a future for their people. It was a primal battle between intelligence and brute strength, a life-and-death drama played out on the frozen stage of the Ice Age. If this epic struggle for survival had you holding your breath, press that like button. It truly helps bring these forgotten stories to more curious minds all around the world. Though the mammoths have vanished, their legacy endures, frozen in time. Even today, their bones, unearthed from the Siberian permafrost, whisper secrets of a lost world. Each fossil tells a story, giving us clues about the Ice Age climate, the ancient ecosystem, and the mammoth's way of life. These discoveries are more than just scientific curiosities. They are a direct link to our planet's deep history, and that connection might become even more tangible. In a concept that sounds like science fiction, some scientists believe the woolly mammoth could one day walk the Earth again. Through the incredible power of genetic engineering and cloning, using DNA extracted from well-preserved remains, there's a very real possibility of de-extinction. Imagine seeing a living, breathing mammoth calf taking its first steps in a modern wildlife preserve. It's a breathtaking thought, but it also raises profound ethical questions. The mystery of the mammoth graveyard still echoes in the ice, a stark reminder of their extinction. But perhaps their story is not yet over. The journey to understand these giants continues, and the final chapter may not have been written. Subscribe now and share this incredible journey with others. Together, we can keep the legends of our ancient world alive for generations to come. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next expedition.